Hi guys, it's Blair here. I'm going to quickly show you how to add IVSEC cameras and network video recorders to the free IVSEC X app. Then we'll set up license plate recognition and push notifications. So to start with, go to the little bloke up the top left-hand side, click on that, and then go down to device list. This is how you'll add a new device. As you can see, I've already added one NVR here, network video recorder. However, you could have a whole stack of remote NVRs or IP cameras with micro SD cards added. In order to add a device to the app, you click on the plus button on the top right, and then this will automatically take control of your camera on your phone or device. From here, you'll scan the QR code that's a sticker on the box, on the device, or within the user interface. Once you scan the QR code, it will automatically populate all this information for you. Now you can create a new account under staff with reduced permissions, etc. So sometimes you'll be amazed that the cameras will automatically appear. If you're using an NVR with PoE, Power over Ethernet ports, then the camera will automatically appear here because the NVR is going to assign it an IP address on the VLAN straight away. So I might just click on the AI button here because we're going to set up AI. Over here, this is incredibly intuitive. It starts with setup, recognition, and then event search. So let's go to setup. I'm not going to go through every AI. We'll just choose a couple. Face detection is extremely powerful because every time a face goes past the camera itself, it'll create a thumbnail of that person. Now, you can then assign that person to be recognized, and then you can add them to a different group. So if I walk past the camera, you can say, that's Blair, and I'll add him as staff. So face detection, pedestrian and vehicle detection, or human and vehicle detection is extremely popular. So from here, you could have the camera after hours or at night. If somebody jumps into my backyard, please turn on my external lights or send me a push notification and send a snapshot on an email. Perimeter intrusion detection is like a virtual fence around your whole premises. Line crossing is about, hey, is this vehicle going down the wrong way down a one-way street? Cross counting is like people counting or vehicle counting, extremely popular for retail environments. You've got heat map, where once again retail love this. It's so that you can see exactly where everybody's hanging out inside your store. Crowd density detection, this is great. You can see if there's a mob of people hanging outside your premises. Queue length detection is perfect for hospitality, so you can see if a particular queue is getting too long, like at the checkout counter or something. You've got license plate, which we'll spend more time on. Rare sound detection is about, hey, a gunshot's gone off, my dog's barking, my kids are crying. Object detection, you have sound detection, video tampering, intrusion, region entry, region exiting, fire detection, and temperature management are only on the thermal cameras. So all these AI are actually based off the cameras themselves. They're all on the edge. So let's set up license plate. First, select a camera that's external, which is channel 9 in this instance. License plate enhanced, so that'll really help to pick up plates at night. You've got dynamic marking, which is nice to do a AI overlay over the cameras so you can see what area they're going to trigger and when they trigger. Snap mode, we're going to use real time, so that's very much live. You've got minimum pixel size of the plate or maximum pixel size, so it will only pick up a certain size plate. You've got Australian plate selected here. Now you can choose static mode or motion mode. 99% of the time you're going to choose motion mode. Static mode is if a car is parked in front of the camera, it'll constantly trigger all the time. Whereas motion mode is it will only trigger when the car is moving. So motion mode's probably what you're going to click. Go to full screen as default, right? So that's going to trigger any license plate in the whole screen. However, you might want to go into the landscape mode and actually create a different area. So right now I've got this set up. If this was full screen, red would just be across the whole screen. Let's say that the plates were triggering all the time across the street, and we didn't want that, so you could just reduce the detection area. Right, nice and simple. Hit the save button. Okay, so we've set up our license plate detection. Now the next step is about recognizing the plates. So you can go in here and go add a plate, choose any old plate, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, done, save. So you can also save the plates to like a list, like an allow list or a block list. You can add your own group as well. So you could call one couriers, and then you just keep adding the couriers that you're always getting deliveries from. And then that way it's super easy and fast to find, hey, did the courier driver drop off 9 or 10 cartons? So now that we've added a plate, we want to go to event search, scroll down, license plate. So you can search for every plate, and it'll just bring up every thumbnail of every plate that's gone past. Or we can be more precise. So I noticed that there was a plate that was hammering past the camera. It was channel 9, and it was the day after Anzac Day. Set. Let's do a quick search. Here we go. So channel 9. Yeah, this guy's hauling ass. So let's go across to high definition. So right now this is playing back in substream, which is a lower resolution, but I want to show this off correctly. Go to high definition. And you'll notice that the AI area that we drew before is now triggering, and I can zoom in on a super high resolution. So this camera is really nice. It's got a 5 to 50mm lens, and it's also running at 25 frames per second and 4K. That's a stunning camera. So that guy's moving pretty quick. So from there, you can take a snapshot. You can zoom in on the timeline itself. Very, very simple to use. Let's do an example of a pedestrian. Day before Anzac Day, we had a customer drop some hard drives off into the showroom instead of the main warehouse. How come that didn't select? I gotta set it properly. Set, search. There we go. Looking for someone strange. Different high vis here. You know what I might do? Just go straight to high definition. What's he got in his hands? He's got some hard drives. Yeah. Just play that again. Okay, so we got the old hard drives, and he's got the new hard drives. Now these guys are going to get to testing. Very good. Now, so really, really easy to set up and to actually view the footage. Let's do some quick notifications. Just go to that little bloke up the top left again, go to notifications. You can see I've got some notifications for license plates popping up here. Let's go to the cog up the top right hand side. When you first fire the app up, this won't be selected. If you want to get your notifications coming through, you need to toggle that on. Go into your setup button. Now you can choose some other nice features such as hard drive failure, video loss alarm. What we're interested in today is our license plate recognition. So we've got our allow list, a block list, and you can tick unknown if you want it as well. Go save. So now any plate that comes through in these groups will automatically appear as notifications for me. Super, super easy. And now if those notifications were annoying me, I can come in and just toggle off the notifications. I can set a schedule. There's nice little tutorials in here. And I can disarm. Guys, as you can see, it's very easy to set up the AI. It's extremely powerful and user-friendly for the end users. Thank you.